All right, so let's start with the big story that we're tracking on WION at this hour. That's coming from Britain, where Julian Assange is going to be facing a British court today that will decide if the WikiLeaks founder should be extradited to the United States to face espionage charges. The 49-year-old Australian is accused of illegally hacking into US government websites and also leaking documents on Iraq and Afghanistan wars and publishing content on diplomatic cables in 2010. Remember, around the world, Julian Assange was at that time hailed as a champion of free speech, someone who exposed the American excesses in the wars that it was carrying out in Iraq and Afghanistan. Assange is currently held at the maximum security Belmarsh prison in southeast of London. A grand jury in the US state of Virginia has indicted him under the Espionage Act on 17 counts for soliciting, gathering, publishing classified documents in 2010. Now, Julian Assange is the first publisher to be charged under such an act. He could face a maximum of, and believe it or not, a maximum of 175 years in prison for exposing what the Americans were doing in Afghanistan and Iraq. So let's get you through some of the key details of Assange's case. Julian Assange founded WikiLeaks in 2006. He created an internet-based dead letter drop website, which means that leakers can actually drop any classified or sensitive information without their identity being leaked. On April 2010, a leaked video of a US helicopter emerged on WikiLeaks. And this video showed an airstrike by the US military which killed civilians in Baghdad, including 2 journalists. Again, after nearly about 3 months, there were 91,000 documents carrying US military reports on Afghanistan war were released. Same year, in October, over 400,000 classified military files on the Iraq war became public, causing a lot of outrage in terms of what the Americans and the Allied forces were doing after the invasion of Iraq and Afghanistan in the two nations. Now, followed by the thousands of diplomatic cables with candid views on foreign leaders and also blunt assessments of security threats emerged subsequently. Now, the US Department of Justice has formally asked Britain to extradite Assange. A London court began the first part of the hearing in February last year. The Judge Vanessa Barrister is all set to give her ruling today. If extradited, Julian Assange will face charges of conspiring to hack into US government computers and also violating the espionage law.